So, so here again, in the last video or in the last section, we talked about what I did to overcome or minimize my procrastination. And we talked about few reasons that I used to procrastinate, or many of us procrastinate. If you have other reasons to procrastinate or not reply to message, emails, or call, please comment below this video, or you can also write me about responses. Okay. So before moving to exact reasons, let me tell you something about what I have completed doing regularly with still having procrastination. But the first thing I want to share with you is I myself designed my website. You can see the website link here, genosoenergy.com.au. As I'm in Australia, AU. Website, and I asked the developer to do work and complete it. Yes, of course, I'm not a developer. So I designed the whole website, the whole pages. I can do a WordPress site, but there are few development things, that coding things that a developer has to work. So developer completed that. And I have 3 online courses, which includes more than 75 videos and are 2+ hours each. As you can see in the screen, that 3 courses. The first course is Masters of Breathing for Mental Health, Learn Mesmerism and Magnetism. And the third course is Creating Online Course Using Canva. These are the 3 courses. My first course was Learn Mesmerism and Magnetism. The second course is Masters of Breathing for Mental Health. And the third course is Create Online Course Using Canva. So, still having procrastination, I set up social media posting regularly, like since 1 and 2 months. I used to do social media posting for others company, but not in regular basis. So now what I did is I post regularly, once a day at least, and I scheduled, automated through a software that I can reschedule for a month from now. Like right now, I can reschedule or post for a month. Okay. So I don't have to do it regularly because I procrastinate or something like that. Whatever maybe reason the maybe. And I started meditation regularly. And the last thing is visualizations and affirmations. This is the best part that helped me avoid procrastination. I affirm that, saying that I will complete this task. I'm doing this task anyway. This is the task that I'm currently doing is my highest priority. I visualize completing this presentation that I'm reading to you. I visualize it, and I visualize that this has been in YouTube. I visualize that it has gained some engagement, at least one or many. That's not my part of work, but I visualize things happening as a result. And at the same time, I affirm. The most important thing is I act. Okay. So the simple answer to your procrastination is to act. Okay. Act. If you start acting one at a time, you will get rid of your procrastination. You can easily avoid procrastination, or you can understand your procrastination habits. You can become more aware of your procrastination, if this is your procrastination or not. So just act or try to act at least. Okay, let's go to number one. Why don't I reply to you? Reply messages, calls, or why procrastinator don't reply to messages or calls? It's because I do not have a proper answer to reply. And it's very easy to ask to reply, but we procrastinate to do so. Why? And why don't I have a proper answer? Or why don't I reply? Because I don't have a proper answer. And what do I do? What do I suggest? What do I recommend you to do? Just reply saying that I do not understand. Would you please elaborate more on what exactly you want to do? Or what you exactly want me to do, please? Just reply saying that if you don't have a proper answer. Or what can you say? Sometimes what I ask people is what you want me to answer. In that way that um in that way I get reply from them. So if you do not have proper answer, it's fine, it's okay. No, nothing is proper. There's no proper answer and improper answer. If somebody asks about your name, what would you do? Just reply your name. Or do you still confuse, like, to tell your name? If I tell my first name only, if I tell my last name only, or if I tell last name and first name, are you still confused? You can say whatever you want. You can say just first name, that's your name. You can say last name, that's your name as well, surname. Or you can say both. It's not whatever you answer, whatever you reply, whatever you give response is your proper answer. If that is not, they will ask again. Okay, they'll ask again, what is your surname? If you are given surname, then they will ask, what is your first name? Or they'll ask, so tell me your first name and last name. Okay, they'll ask what they want. So just try to reply. Think that, affirm or visualize that you can reply. You have answer and that is proper. So what is the actions? What action should you take? Reply what you can do. Reply what you can do. Answer what you would like to say. You might want to say, you might want to ask, or you might have another query. Just say what you like to say about that query, or whatever you want to reply. Just reply without having embarrassed or thinking that it's just saying that if it is not proper, or don't think much. Just reply. Okay. Here is a picture on the left that and with the question, which side of the image is the proper picture? Now, if it is here, I have is the picture, the reflection is the upper side, and the real picture is downside. So you might not notice, you haven't noticed because it's a great picture. In reflection, we can only know that it's a reflection by um, seeing some of the reflection or waters in the top right. It's a reflection. Um, so it's not, this is not a proper picture. It's upside down picture. But many people don't know until you tell them. Okay. So the second one, why people don't apply, I think people think the answer is simple. It's not simply. It's a simple that I don't have to reply. People think the answer is simple because you have asked name and the name is on my email, or you have my name. Why do you ask my name? That is simple. It's very easy task, but we procrastinate to do so. Why? The answer is simple. I don't think that I have to reply. But what is your simple answer? Just tell them. They want to hear your answer. They have emailed, called, messaged you because they want you to tell them or message them. What is the simple answer you think? So call, email, message them your simple answer. So what action should you take? Write, reply, tell them what you have got to do, what you have got to say, or what is the simple thing that you want to reply. The only thing is to reply. And what I'm trying to tell you is it's the procrastination. Why you procrastinate is because we think it's stressful and we think too many things. So why don't we reply? Why we procrastinate replying to messages? The answer is simple. I think the answer is simple that I don't have to reply. I think you got how to handle this procrastination. Let's move to a different one. So how many we have completed? 1, 2, third one. Why we procrastinate replying to email, call, or messages or anything. I don't know if my reply makes any sense. Yeah, I used to think that it's very easy task, but we procrastinate to do so. Why? So does it make sense if you do not reply? Because you think that you don't know if your reply makes any sense. So what makes you think that if you reply that makes sense? Or if you do not reply, what? Sorry. Does it make sense if you do not reply? Or what makes you think that if you do not reply, that makes sense? So it's very tricky thing that, you reply according to your sense. So the best way to deal with your procrastination is trying to do, just try to reply with what you can or do. Okay, what you can do, just try to reply. Write a short email, write a short message. I don't saying that I don't want to, I don't think, just, and they'll ask. If people want you to answer, they'll ask. If not, it's okay, fine. So people make sense according to their level of understanding and perspective. So it's okay that if that does not make sense, it's okay. So what actions you have to take? Reply from your sense or perspective. Okay, reply. Thank you. We'll talk about more on the next video or session. So here, let's stop it.